guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristin, and today I'm going to be filming why you are struggling to be productive. And I'm going to be filming this while I'm getting ready because like I'm already in my element, so just bear with me. So this can be actually for a number of reasons, and I'm going to break this down into 4 different reasons. Then I'm going to go more in depth and then why that may happen, maybe give you examples for a deeper understanding. And then I'm also going to give you at least 1 to 3 reasons on how to help you with that bad habit or thing that you actually may be struggling with. Okay, so the first issue would be a lack of priority. So you need to make a clear line between you and yourself on what is important to you. Because if you're putting other things before something that you supposedly care about, obviously you're going to be like, whoa, like what's going on here? So you need to have a clear line of what you need to do and when you need to do it, so you do not have a miscommunication with yourself. Because you not doing what you said you're going to do is like a lack of respect for yourself. Because let's say, you know, an employer or your parent or somebody who has an authority figure over you was like, hey, you need to go do this, or you need to be here at this time. What are you going to do? You're going to show up, or you're going to do that thing at that time that they said to do it, because you have a thing of respect for them, or you may feel like there's going to be a consequence if you do not do what they said to do. But then when you say it, you're like, oh, like I'm going to go work out at 5 a.m. for whatever reason you want to do that to yourself. But like, yeah, I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. and then you don't do it, and you're just like, oh, well, it's okay, I'll just do it again tomorrow, or I'll try again tomorrow, and then you don't do it. And then it's like, you're just gonna keep pushing your own self back because you don't want to listen to yourself. So that clear line of not having respect for yourself could be the fact that you don't feel like there's gonna be a consequence if you don't do something. Because let's be real, like if your parents said do something and you don't do it, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get in trouble. Or if your employer is like, do this and you don't do it, you're gonna be fired. You just lost a job, you lost your money, whatever the case may be. So you feel like there's gonna be a disciplinary action towards you, and so you do what you feel like you have to do. But that's still that respect thing there. So obviously I'm not saying like go out of your way to like, you know, discipline yourself. Like, I don't even know how you would do that. But regardless, I'm not saying discipline yourself, but you need to dig deeper and figure out like, why am I doing this? Why do I lack that self-respect for myself? Because you're not listening to what you need to do, and that's just not right. So you need to revisit what you value and be like, is this something that I really want to do, or is it something that I really want to get done? Because if it is, you would obviously do it, or you would have the self-discipline to be able to actually do the action that you wanted to do. So to help with the lack of prioritization, you could practice self-care. You could focus more on activities that you love. Like, let's say you're putting something off, you know, go ahead and like do the thing you're putting off, like come on. Or you could challenge yourself. So many people are doing like these 5 a.m. challenges, or trying to read like 10 books in like 24 hours. Like, I don't know why you're doing that, because I know I wouldn't, but like, they challenge themselves sometimes in extreme ways, which is literally crazy. Like, you can calm down. You don't have to be doing all that. Like, you know, obviously do something that you think that you can achieve, but those are just a few examples of things that you can do. So the second reason you are not as productive as you want to be could be of distractions, or you're just not living like the dream person that you want to be. Productivity is subjective, and everybody has like a different, you know, they feel differently about the word productive. Some people are like, okay, being productive is getting out, working out, getting all my work done, and all that stuff. Other people's like, being productive is at least getting out of bed and like, you know, doing the necessities you need to survive. You don't have to do all that extra stuff, whatever. So you need to figure out, what are you doing that's not working with the schedule that you already have? Because clearly, if you were where you wanted to be, then there wouldn't be that clash in the schedule of the person you are now and the person that you want to be. So here's what I suggest. You write out what your day-to-day schedule is, like what's common in between all your routines. And then you're gonna write out like a little schedule, or like a routine, or just things that you want to do throughout the day of like your dream self, or how you want to envision yourself. And then find like where those two would clash. So let's say your dream self's like, oh, they're always active, they're always outside, but you're always inside. Well, I have a solution for you. Set up activities or events to where you can be outside more. Like literally just be like, okay, I'm gonna go take a walk around the block or in the park or something. Or okay, I'm gonna go try out this new spot that I always wanted to try, but I just never felt like it or never got to it. You know what I'm saying? So just small things like that, and then like slowly start to incorporate it more and more and more into your routine until you start running about the same routine that you just planned out. Literally, it will just naturally come to you as you just start doing small little activities. But it is important to slowly start doing that, because honestly, I'm done with eyeliner. No, not. But it is important to slowly start doing that, because if you add in too much, you're going to start to get overwhelmed. And when you're overwhelmed, you just like sometimes freeze up and you don't want to do anything else. So I don't suggest that. I suggest to just do it slowly. The next thing could be a lack of energy. And to say it nicely, you cannot work off of your energy. Like, you just can't, because then you would never get anything done. So let's say you want to be a good cook, just because I don't want to keep using like a workout example or something. But let's say you want to be a good cook, right? You're not going to be a good cook by being like, okay, I want to know how to cook, but I can't cook. Like, you can't just acknowledge it and be like, I can't do it. Oh, well, or like, I'm not a good cook, I know that, but then you just keep cooking bad. Like, that's not how you're going to get better and improve. You're going to get better by saying, okay, I want to be a good cook. I don't know how to cook, but let me look at these resources. And the resources could be like having a family member help you, literally go on YouTube, TikTok. Literally, they have everything right now. Like, just search up how to cook like chicken and parm, and it's going to be there for you. And they're going to have like 500 different ways you can do it. And I guarantee you one of them is going to be easy, or one of them is going to have like the ingredients that you already have in your house. Or you can get like cooking classes. Like, you can get the resources that help you. And a free option, like I said, is TikTok and YouTube, because hello, not everybody has time to be going out to a cooking class, or maybe not even the money to be spending on a cooking class, whatever. But just use the resources to help you be able to get what you want. And this is also really where the self-discipline comes in, because not every day you're going to want to go to work or school, or you're going to want to just get up and do things for yourself throughout the day. Not every day you're going to want to do that. You're just not. You're going to get tired. You're going to be like, okay, like I want a break, or I just want to chill for the day, whatever. And I'm not saying like you can't take breaks. Like, obviously you can take breaks. You're going to need breaks. But like, there's going to be that has to be that fine line between like, okay, I've took a break, but like it's been over a month. I kind of need to get back into like, you know, a good routine for me, to help me and for my well-being. Because otherwise then it's just getting like a little too much to not be back in that routine. But honestly, just to start making progress, you just have to start. I know like I've heard people say that like all the time. I'm like, that's not helpful whatsoever. But honestly, it's true. Like, you just need to start going the deep end, and then you figure things out along the way. Like, I feel like people want to know everything like right now, right then and there, and it's just not going to happen. Like, I'm sorry, I understand that you want to know everything right now, but you just can't. It won't work. You just have to do it. But yeah, you just have to do it and go in the deep end. Just like how I was like wanting to show off, and I jumped in on the wrong side of the pool. It was way too deep. I was like, I don't even know how old I was, like 7, 8. And I did not know how to swim, obviously, in the deep end. It was like 10 feet. And I learned quickly that day. Like, I didn't know how. I threw myself in the water. And I was young, so I thought there was like creatures in the water. I don't know what was going on. So I immediately learned how to swim. I got my way up, and then from there on, I knew how to swim. So like, you just got to throw yourself in there to really learn. I'm gonna be real, I'm low-key butchering this because I cannot see a thing, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. I'm providing you with knowledge. It's okay. And the fourth thing could be that you're just overwhelmed, or you can get overwhelmed easily, which is something that I can definitely relate to, because I feel like if I have too much work, then it's like, okay, now I just don't want to do anything, right? But you can start planning your things out. And this is easier done than said, at least for me, because I'm a planner. I like to plan my stuff out. So it's easier for me to just say it and do it. But for people who are not planners, like me, you're gonna have to kind of learn. If I'm being real. So I definitely recommend the Fit for More store planners or journals. There are some that are guided and there's some that's like, you know, free written, but if you need help with planning, definitely would recommend the guided ones for you. But you're gonna need some guided planners or journals to help you plan and reflect for later on. I also have a code. It'll be linked down in the description below. And also the link to the store will be down in the description below. That's honestly one of the keys to success. You just have to plan out your days or what you're gonna do. Because honestly, when I started planning out my days, I stopped being overwhelmed because I was like, wait a minute, I had all these things to do, but I realized if I just break it up to this, and this, I can do at least one assignment a day and I don't have to do all this in one day, if that makes any sense. Whether all of these are just one of the reasons or why you are struggling to be productive, you do need to know that you have to celebrate your smaller wins. Because once you celebrate that, you're going to be happy, you're going to get excited, then you're going to want to progress. You know what I'm saying? That will also help you slowly build self-respect for yourself, which is what I was talking about in the beginning. You'll slowly start to build that respect. Be like, okay, I can do this. Like, and I'm going to start showing up for myself more and more and more. This will help you believe that you can achieve all the goals and things that you desire in your life. And it'll help you with that self-confidence a lot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, press the notification bell down below. And if you haven't already, go follow my socials linked down in the description below. And also, I'll put it on the screen right here. I love doing this little box because then I can actually fit it there. Actually, I can't fit both of them here. I can only fit one. But it's okay. I'll make it work. You'll see it on the screen. If you guys have any insightful comments or words you'd like to share, please share them in the description. I mean, what? In the description? No. In the... You know what I'm talking about. And then, if you also have any video recommendations, put them in the comments below as well. I found the word. Hope you have a good day, guys. Bye. Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you're doing what you want.